Hi students, today our video will be mainly on how to insert a table in our Word document and how to apply line spacing between sentences in a paragraph. Firstly, how to insert a table in a document. We click on Insert tab, then below table, I click on the arrow. Then I click on Insert Table. I enter the number of columns and rows needed. Then I press on OK. Let's look at the example in this table. First, we must count the number of columns. Columns we count like this. This is a column. I have one column, two columns, and three columns. Therefore, there are three columns. How many rows I have? Rows we see like this. This is row 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, I have 4 rows. You can note it down before creating your table. You have 3 columns and 4 rows. Let's do it in a Word document. Therefore, insert table, insert table. I had 3 columns and 4 rows. Yes, 4 rows. Then you can fill in the details one by one. Name. Then to move to the other cells, instead of clicking inside each cell, you have arrow keys. You can use the arrow keys to move easily. Therefore, I have provided these 2 tables as questions for you. You can practice those questions. Let's discuss a bit about it. In the first table, how many columns do I have? I have 1 column, 2 columns, and 3 columns. How many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 3 columns and 6 rows. In the second table, I have 1 column and 2 columns. How many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this table, I have 2 columns and 6 rows. Now, how to apply line spacing between sentences. What is actually line spacing? It is the space between each and every line in a paragraph. How to increase the line spacing or modify it? We must select the paragraph, then you click on this symbol, then choose the line spacing options that has been made available. For example, you can apply line spacing of 1.5 lines. This is an example. The first picture is a normal paragraph that I have typed without any line spacing, and the second one is when I have already applied line spacing of 2 to 2.0 lines. Let's go for an example before I give you an exercise. Okay, let's consider this is my paragraph. Okay, I want to increase the space between the lines. There's a small space here between these two lines. I want to increase the space in between those lines. What should I do? I must select the paragraph, click on this symbol, click on the arrow, and choose a line spacing that I find appropriate. This method of line spacing can help you to better represent any letter. You find a letter too short in a paper, you can increase its line spacing. Lastly, I have a question for you. You have to type the sentence "Nothing shakes the smiling heart till it happened." Then, after you have typed, you apply a line spacing of 2.5 lines. I hope you have understood the lesson of today. Thanks for your attention.